Tuning in to end the war. We're trying to end the war. How y'all doing? Thank y'all for tuning in to end the war. We're trying to end the war between women and men. Today's subject is double standards. I'm going to go ahead and introduce my two guests. We got the beautiful
Chyna Too Cold, Chyna Check Cheddar, whatever you want to call me.
Okay.
Yeah.
And where are you from?
I'm from Seattle, 206 West Seattle Highway to be exact.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she shut it all the way up. And then you mind showing your age? Sharing your age?
I'm 37.
37? Oh, you right around the corner from me. I'm 36.
Yeah, come on.
Okay, and then we got my brother over here.
Reece, Lake City, Trey Deuce.
Okay.
44 years old.
44. Okay, so
Melanin popping.
Yes.
Yeah.
so you the elder in here right now. You ain't older, but you the elder in
I'm the
here
elder.
right now.
He got a little seasoning on him. Don't do him like
Yeah,
that.
I'm 36. I'm coming up there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's get straight into it. I'm gonna start by asking the question, okay? And I want you to go ahead and you said Chyna or Black Chyna?
Chyna's fine.
Chyna's fine.
Chyna's
Okay.
fine.
Chyna, can you please name some double standards that men have that women don't?
Period. Of course. There's definitely a bunch of them, but the biggest one is, when it comes to sexual intercourse. Let's be for real. Dudes be like, oh, I don't want no female that's ran through. But that dick be ran over though. And so they fail to, mention that part. Okay? Yeah, they're up here stirring up and all kind of shit. You feel me? Okay. But yeah, so that's one of the biggest double standards when it comes to the sexes.
So men can have sex with as many people as they want to, and it's not a problem. They're a superhero. But if a woman does the same thing, she's a hoe, and nobody wants her.
For sure. Oh yeah, if a dude have sex with a whole bunch of women, oh yeah, he a pimp, he this, he that, or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. And then a woman, we're hoes, we're ran through, or we're loose. When it comes scientifically, pussy don't get loose. You feel me? That dick stop getting hard. Come on, erectile dysfunction, right?
Damn.
But that pussy don't get loose.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay, is there any other double standards? Any small ones? I know that's a major one. Any small ones?
Any small ones? Let's see here. When it comes to women and men, there's a double standards on as far as roles go. As far as so say there's a relationship as far as house roles, when they're going out, when they're coming in, are they checking in, are they, you know what I mean? There's definitely double standards when it comes to that. I feel like men lead with a lot of ego. Women don't. We're emotional, that is for sure, right? Yeah. But men lead with a lot of ego. And so they feel like they're entitled to some shit when they're really not.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go ahead and move on to Reece. Can you name any double standards just off the top, just main double standards?
That men have, that women don't, or that women have?
Women. That's a double standard for a woman.
Well, a woman can get into a club for free.
Get into a club for free.
There is a pretty tax.
A woman can make $10,000 on OnlyFans.
Ooh.
True, but men can too.
Just by selling feet pics.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, a man can't do that.
That's true, but we don't make you guys the way you guys are. We don't do that. You guys do that on your own.
I mean,
anything else?
Women get drinks for free.
Drinks for free.
Facts.
They can make an OnlyFans. Basically, they can sell sex. And men can't sell sex as well as they do.
Much, yes.
Okay.
I would say it doesn't happen as often for men because I've definitely sent some drinks over to a finance dude like, baby, your tip applicable. Here's a drink.
But
you feel me?
How many?
But it doesn't happen as often. So that's true.
Exactly. Okay.
You're correct.
So just make sure y'all speaking up louder for me so we can hear everything. But we got an audience too that's off camera, so they're gonna be chiming in too. Can we go ahead and name some double standards? Anybody?
Anybody else want to chime in with the chime in?
Any double standards?
I have one.
Yep.
So it is hard for our brothers out here. I can only speak for the brothers because that's all I fuck with. You feel me?
Got you.
It's hard for us brothers out here. Sometimes they got to do a bid. Sometimes they ain't up like they're supposed to be. But they expect the woman to be on point and to hold shit down to a further notice, right? But my thing is, if I didn't benefit from the crime, I'm not holding nothing down. You feel me?
But
Now, if a female
standard?
is broke, listen, here I'm going with it. If a female is broke, we're oh man, you ain't no hustler. Oh, you broke. Da, 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 da. If it's a male that has the money, right? Then if a woman's not getting what they're getting or what they feel like they should be getting, they be popping that shit, right? But women are more quick to hold a dude down or whatever, and they feel like it's cool for them to be broke and come up because they feel like they have a circumstance, right?
Really?
Well,
So,
come up,
wait, hold up. So,
false?
wait, time out.
False?
So, wait, what's false? Go ahead. You got the mic, Reese.
A woman will not hold a man down, and if she do, it's only for a small amount of time. Women want hypergamy. They want a man that's better than them and everything.
That nigga said hypergamy.
If a man is
Okay,
broke,
use this college word.
you ain't gonna stay with him.
That's not
You're not
for real,
gonna.
because
You may
women
hold
are
him down for a month,
women are more
maybe
emotional
two.
creatures. Oh my bad, I didn't even talk over. Go ahead, brother.
Like I said, you may hold him down for a month, maybe two, maybe three, but eventually you're gonna get tired of that. You're gonna lose respect. You're gonna start cheating. Then you're gonna lose. There's no way you're gonna hold a man down that don't got no money.
And that's just all women, like universally?
Most,
I think that might
not all, most. Most women will not hold no man down like that.
I don't know. Speaking from experience and, culturally, there are a
So
lot
you
of
have.
women.
So you have.
I have. If I didn't benefit from the crime, absolutely not.
So you argue for something you don't even do.
Listen, I have, right?
Oh, so
but I
yeah.
benefited from whatever he went
Oh.
down for. You feel me? I feel like there's a certain code with the shit. I feel like there's a certain code with the shit. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it can be different. I don't feel like that's a solid yes, this is every woman. This is every. You know.
You're generally speaking.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got some. I took a poll earlier this whole week on some double standards. So this is what some women said about men. Men can have sex with as many women as they want to, and they're never considered a hoe, or it's not a bad thing for a man to be a hoe.
Correct.
Men can work better, far as
Work.
they should have these better jobs. They should be firemen. They should be police officers. Some girls said that some of their men say they can't have guys on their social media, but the guys can have girls on their social media.
That's a fact.
For men, cheating is okay. For women, it's not okay.
Big fact.
A lot of men can go out, like far as the club, but a lot of women cannot.
And we can't wear what we want to wear, else they're feeling some type of way. See, one thing about a man, right? Because women are emotional creatures or whatever, right? When we get attached to a dude, it is what it is. When a dude get attached, because it's hard for a man to really be all in. But when he is all in, if a woman is not moving how he want her to move, honey.
What do you mean by that?
I'm talking about men feel like women should move a certain way, right? Like, for example, I was in a relationship for 4 years, right? Now, the first year, I don't really take that on into consideration. Shit's gonna happen. It's gonna take a minute to get hoes off your line and all that. You feel me?
Gotcha.
But when it gets to a certain point, right? If you're still fucking off, right? I'm not dealing with it.
Does
right?
fucking off mean cheating?
I'm talking about cheating. I'm talking about still holding on to those exes.
Yeah.
I'm talking about all that.
Well,
You feel
you're
me?
implying that you're the same in the relationship.
No, sir. My thing is, if I have friends that are literally just friends, I'm not talking about no fucking off or nothing. If it's just friends, he'd be ready to take everybody out on the block.
Wait, hold up. Time out. What,
They'd
guy
be ready to
friend?
take everybody out on the block.
No,
Yeah,
guy friend?
guy friend.
Hold up, we're gonna come back to that. Hold up. Let's name the women double standards, and we're gonna come back to that.
Okay, let's do it.
All right. So this is what men said. This ain't me. Some of it's me, but it ain't me. Women can getting pregnant. Women have the full choice, and they can choose to, abort, have the baby, or give it up for adoption. Men have no choice because it's her body.
And it's messed up.
Women get in free at the club. Y'all said that. It's never their fault in relationships, which means 99% of the time the woman's considered the victim in the relationship. They get the kids if you break up. They get half of what a man has when you break up. Women in life get treated better as far as like opening the door, or you help a woman with her bags. If you've seen a buff guy walking with 10 bags, nobody's going to help him. And this is all generally speaking. If you're both drunk and you do something sexually, you can be said to be taking advantage of her, even though you guys are both drunk. Oh, this I thought this one was funny. Women can be gay and get away with it, but men can't be gay. So if you suck one pee-pee, you're gay for life, buddy. That's one.
That is a fact, but men actually like women with women, though. So
no, that's true. A lot of men do like that. And
but
then
I know women that like guys that are bi.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I do.
Yeah, I don't know none. And then we got women get more protection publicly and mentally. So if a couple's fighting and she's beating him up, a lot of people will be laughing. They won't say nothing. If he yells at her, a lot of people will chime in. Women are in control of sex, as far as the permission. And then the last thing they said, this is mine. I'm gonna let y'all know. This is mine. Women expect us to pay on a date and not give nothing up. That's crazy. All right, now.
But what part, like, where are you at with the date? Is it the first date? Like, oh, I took you out, so I need some coochie?
So,
because I have a lot to say about that.
Okay, so I'm not saying because I took you out that I get to have sex with you. What I'm saying is, if you want me to treat you like my woman, which means I'm paying for you, I'm giving up something for you, because a lot of women, they'll go on 7 dates with you, and you won't even get a kiss.
Yep.
And so now it's going to be like, okay, maybe your intentions aren't to use him, but you have to know that you're using to manipulate the situation. So in return, if I'm treating you like I treat my woman, which means I'm being a man and playing my role, you should play your role and do something with me.
So are we fuck posts?
No.
Is it our duty to
you're
make,
giving
to
something
make sure
I'm
you
giving?
buy snaps? I'm confused.
She's giving you your time.
I'm confused. Right.
Wait, talk
so
louder.
we have to give up our whole temple for the Red Lobster? For the Red Lobster? The Red Lobster? It wasn't even Irish on the beer.
No, stop it.
Is a woman entitled to a man's time without having sex, though?
It wasn't Stanley.
Is a woman entitled to a man's time without giving him sex?
I mean,
what do you mean entitled? But because here's the thing.
If you
most of the time, because let's be real, women don't step to men as often as men step to women, right?
They never do.
So look, why?
They never do.
Listen. When I tell my shit how to do, the worst he can say is no. I'm gonna give you guys my view on it. On a first date, I'm going Dutch.
Okay.
Straight like that. I'm going Dutch. Because it's like, listen, even if I wasn't with you, I'm still gonna order what I was gonna order.
Got you.
Right?
Oh, I get it.
Right? So I'm always going to go Dutch when it comes to the first date. Now, I understand going on a bunch of dates and you feel like you're not getting nothing out of it. But are you in it for pussy? Or are you in it to really get to know somebody for real?
What else is he in it for?
What else is he in it for?
So then you guys aren't into this. You guys aren't into relationships. These are just casual dating.
We don't value relationships.
Wait.
Hey,
hello.
There
Can we take a time out?
There it is.
Because we're trying to, we're trying to end the war here. Hold up.
Reece just said it.
She said, can you repeat that?
I said, so you can get to know her. Don't you want?
So you can get to know her.
Yeah.
Women have to understand this. No man wants to spend time with you without doing nothing with you. No man.
No man.
No, listen.
Acts of service.
That's my love language.
Yeah, but did you hear what I said, man?
6 love languages.
Quality time. That's what I was trying to talk about.
Can y'all hear what I'm saying? Because when if you tell me something about a woman, right?
Right.
I would open my
I
ears
can't tell
up.
you as much because you're a man, so you've experienced women.
And then
you know what I'm saying? And so I have to value.
And I talk to
what you're
men.
saying.
So no men actually want to sit here and not do nothing. And what I mean, I'm generally speaking. Out of 10 times he hangs out with you, he for sure wants to do something 9 times. Now, every man won't say that, and men are willing to wait because they have to wait. That's why you see that's why you see other men who are like men of value who women want.
So are you
They're
saying,
doing whatever they want to do.
So are you saying that men have no other goal but to get some pussy? Not to get to know a woman. Not to vibe with somebody real, because let's be for real. Dudes be at the dudes that have that mindset, right? they're over here humping and swapping souls with all kind of bras, so where they stir crazy, they don't even know what they want or what they need because they're stir crazy.
Can I ask a question?
Right, and then we expect to take those energies. Give me one moment.
Yep.
You guys expect us to take those energies that you got on your dick and put it in us, and give us the same bullshit. It's deeper than what you guys are giving it. You feel me? Dick and pussy. Okay, dick and pussy can be just dick and pussy, right? But when it comes to getting to know somebody, like whether it's deep or not, you're soul swapping with somebody.
Facts.
You're getting their energy on you. You feel me? A woman got to get all the energies that you already got on you and insert those in her just for a maybe, a possible. You feel me? It ain't even nothing solid. I got to do all this for you for a possible? That don't even make no sense. Like, oh, he can possibly like me past this. He can possibly want to date me moving forward. No, that's not. It's two people.
No, it's not.
If you don't give it up, what do you worry about?
Why? What does that mean?
If you don't have sex with this man, what do you have to worry about?
Listen, here's the thing.
Wait,
whether it's sex or not, wasting time is just as bad as giving up some pussy. How?
Well,
if he stepped to me and said he wanted to get to know me, how am I wasting his time when he put out there what he was looking for? I didn't put that on him. You feel me? He put that out. You feel me? So I'm like, okay, well, let me see what you're talking about then. You feel me? Now, if we're seeing what you're talking about, if you're like, okay, well, I'm only doing this because I need some pussy. I'm only doing this because I need some head. What you guys fail to understand is if you guys just did the gentleman shit, we want to throw ass. We want to swab on that, baby. We want to choke on dick. We want to.
How long would he have to
wait? It ain't got no long wait. Listen, I didn't fuck. Listen, the longest relationship I ever been in, which was 4 years, I slopped that nigga up and fucked that nigga the first day, and we were together every day for 4 years.
Well,
it has nothing to do with I'm doing it the first day, the second day, the third day, the fourth day. It has nothing to do with that. Don't sit up here and say you're trying to really get to know somebody, right? And that's not what you're really about.
I love my woman. I just want to say I love my woman.
And you should.
Yeah.
And you better.
But look, so when women hear this is let's break it down. This is how we can break it down.
Okay.
Chyna.
Yes.
Let's pretend there's 1,000 guys and they try to have sex with you. Realistically, you get 1,000 DMs.
I'm fucking everyone that I feel like I want to fuck.
Okay, so now realistically, about how many do you think?
Out of a G?
Yeah.
Because listen, I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you. I'm born in the 80s, raised in the 90s. You feel me? So I'm a different breed of type of broad when it comes to right now today.
I understand about how many.
This coochie got low mileage.
Okay, but how many?
But if I want to say how many I'm throwing ass to out of 1,000, at least 200. What? Straight like that. Straight like that. And the coochie still gonna be intact.
Woo! Alright, hold on, come on.
Out of a lifetime? Are you talking about a lifetime? Because I'm talking about a lifetime.
No, I'm saying, no. Hear me.
Are you just talking about a period or in a lifetime? I'm talking about a lifetime.
Yeah, we're talking about, let's say, out of 1,000 guys who try to have sex with you, not even just DMs, 1,000 guys who try to have sex with you, which is probably the number that tried to have sex with you in your life. About how many?
In my whole entire life. I'm tapping at least 200.
Okay, fair. Now watch this. But you're saying no to about 800, correct?
I am.
Okay, now watch this. Watch this.
Mm-hmm.
Out of 1,000 females who trying to have sex with him,
he's gonna tap all of them if he could.
No, America, wait. Can we be silent for a second? Chyna's hurt. Wait, stop. Chyna, stop. Just stop. Pause real quick. Pause. Be frozen. Mannequin challenge. Look. He didn't even get to answer the question, and she answered it for him that he will hit 1,000. That shows the difference.
Am I lying?
No, hear me. It's not about the lie.
Hold on.
Come on. It's not about the lie. It's about this. Most likely you're not. Most likely you're not.
No, you're right.
Okay. No, but hear me. No, but listen.
But I'm not judging.
We're not. But listen to my point. The point is that's the difference between men and women. You're denying 800 people.
Right.
He's saying yes to everyone, so you should know that every single man wants to have sex with women all the time. Now, it doesn't mean that's all I want.
But where's the self-control?
In other words,
it's
hard for us to get it. It's easy
these
for you
bitches can't get my dick because my dick is like that, nigga. And these hoes ain't just about to get it just because they want to get it. Right? Like, where's the value in the dick?
A dude will have a woman that looks like Beyonce and have sex with a crackhead.
That's not how men show value.
It's not.
So it's cool for the dick to be ran over, but if females fuck so many dicks, then it's a fact.
Let me ask you a question. Would you date a virgin?
You know what? I wouldn't, because I wouldn't want that responsibility.
So you want someone with experience?
I would like somebody with a little experience, but I'm not opposed to teaching them. Because I do, because listen though.
Teaching?
Listen, because at the same time, listen you guys, we're two individuals, right, that are getting intimate. How is a nigga gonna know what I like if I don't let him know? How do I know what the nigga like if I don't let him know? Why not? People are individuals. Everybody ain't the same. You guys are putting people in a group. Everybody ain't the same. Some niggas like toes. Some niggas like to eat pussy. Some niggas like to eat ass.
But what if he's not experienced at anything?
Listen, but if he's not... But look though, were you guys, once upon a time, you guys weren't experienced as well, correct?
Nope. Yeah, but we have to gain experience.
So you saying you ain't never lost your virginity at all?
No, I have.
Okay, so what are you talking about?
What I'm saying is I had a certain mind frame, but
you didn't have the physical experience. Correct?
Let me ask you something. Did you know that 26% of men under 30 are virgins?
Oh, that's
26% of men under the age of 30 are virgins?
Yes. 33% of men have not had sex within a year under 30.
33% of men have not had sex within a year that's
that
under
just
30.
Tells you how
Where are you guys
is.
getting these statistics? Because
Trust
I need
me,
facts.
I know.
No, there's no I know. That's not factual.
You can look it up.
Okay, well, pull it up, player.
Look
what are we doing?
But that just lets you know that it's hard
Where'd
for men to get sex.
Which source? Which source? Okay.
Look up what percentage of men are virgins.
Okay, here we go.
That's a good one.
Under the age of 30. Or you could do whatever, but it's easy for women to get sex. It's hard for men to get sex. That's the bottom line. So.
Well, we're gonna see right now because I'm a factual type girl. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the projects. You know, I'm a refined hood rat, but I'm also a nerd too. So I like statistics.
So I got a question for both of y'all.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I'll ask Chyna first.
Yeah.
And give me a 30-second answer. Both of you guys, 30-second answer at max. All right.
Okay.
So we have these double standards, right? And they've been going on for a while. And since we're here to end the war, I want to ask y'all, what do we do about these double standards?
Well, I think we should start by just having an open mind. You know, a lot of beliefs and stuff that we have are not our own. It's really taught by what's been going down from generation to generation to generation. It's not any original thinking, right? From the beginning. Like, if we really want to be for real about it and really get into the facts of it, there's no new thought under the sun, right? So I feel like we need to have an open mind. I feel like we need to view each other as equals and not one over the other, right? Because let's be real, men think that they're superior in a lot of different ways than women, right? But the thing about it is we shouldn't even be comparing ourselves because women are good at great things and the men are good at great things. You feel me? Yeah. So it's just like both of our talents are meant to come together and aid and assist. You know what I'm saying? Not to cancel each other out. You feel me? So I feel like open thinking is the real first step.
Reece?
I mean, I just think that women need to accept the fact that we can sleep with multiple women and they can't because it's different.
How?
Well, let me ask you something. Is something that's hard to get respected or not respected?
I mean, in society thinking it's not respected.
It's not?
But if something's easy to get?
No, if it's hard to get.
Oh, if it's hard to get, it's respected for sure.
So would it be fair to say that sex is hard for men to get?
But it's certain categories of things that we're talking about.
So you're saying
as a whole?
You're saying that
anything that's hard to get, anything no matter what it is, is hard to get.
We're talking about the double standard. We're talking about the double standard.
So you're saying men have to earn sex.
Yes.
Women don't have to earn sex.
Men have to become attractive enough just to even get talked to.
And that could be your money, that could be the way you talk, the way you dress.
Just to get talked to. So it's like...
Well, maybe I'm a different type of bride because I don't understand that because I love me a funny looking nigga that can dress and smell good.
No, that's
so
what
I
I'm saying.
don't even know what's going on. So I love a funny looking nigga that can dress, that smell good, but I like a person that smell good and know how to dress. I like to dress.
Yeah, but that's a lot of men don't get there.
Right?
Exactly.
But look though, it can always upgrade. I promise you. I have definitely in my lifetime took a dude and took him from one level to another. Not just dressing though, but I'm talking about I got him a motherfucking job that he was making $5 more per hour. You feel me? Like really upgrading. Like he was driving a little bubble caprice. You know what I'm saying? And I made sure he upgraded to the 2018.
How long was y'all together?
We was together for
Where's
2
he
years.
at now? Where's he at now?
So listen, funny about that. Where you talking about where he's at now? He proposed to me and I turned it down. Because I've been proposed to twice.
Why
and I turned it down twice because I'm not going to sacrifice my happiness to make somebody else happy. Period.
What does that mean?
Meaning, right? Don't love me how you think you should love me. Love me how I need to be loved. You feel me? And I'm going to do that and vice versa. And they weren't doing that. And I felt like I was going to be miserable because that person was not open-minded enough to like really try to grow. Like when you're with somebody, yes, you're a unit, right? But you're still two individuals growing at your own pace. You got your own life. Everything is not always together. You feel me? And so you have to allow people to do that. He wasn't allowing me to grow at my own pace. He wanted me to grow on his time, at his pace, how he wanted me to
Now, were there rules that he asked you to do, or like were you saying he just wanted to stay in the same place, or he's like, hey, I don't want you going out, I don't want you going out?
He wanted to stay in the same place.
Got you.
You feel me?
So he had no ambition, is that what you're saying?
He had ambition, like he had 4 businesses. I mean, he still got 4 businesses. Let's be for real. He still got 4 businesses.
You said no to a man who got 4 businesses?
Absolutely.
Are you
I'm not
single?
for sale.
Are you in the?
I am single at the moment. Yes.
And you gave up a man. She gave up a man with 4 businesses.
Because listen, I'm not for sale. You know what I'm saying? I got my own hustle. I got it out the mud for real. Can't nobody, because listen, when I first got with this man, you guys, I'm going to be for real with you guys. I was at one of the downest points in my life. I had never been that down in my life, right? And I feel like it was a trauma bond because we were both going through something and we kind of clung on to each other. You feel me?
Got you.
So he had enough means to put me together and put me where I needed to be, right? But instead, he just gave me just enough to survive, right? When he knew I was trying to come up. So when I started bossing up without him, then it was a motherfucking problem. Now you're trying to say that my hustle is from some other nigga or whatever. Don't try to downplay my hustle thinking it's some other dude, right? I was a real 10 toes ass bitch. You feel me? So when I bossed up how I normally am, which he wasn't used to, then it was a motherfucking problem. I'm not for sale.
Okay, and I want to go back to something you said. I just want to ask you. I want to ask you a yes or no question.
Yeah.
Just yes or no.
Let's do it.
Are men and women equal?
Yes.
Okay, now let me ask you this. All right, now I got a few questions I'm gonna ask you. It's just yes or no's. Do you want your man to be stronger than you physically?
Yes.
Okay.
Because in my mind, I do have that to where a man is supposed to.
Okay, let's get this quick.
So, yes.
Do you want your man to be smarter than you?
Doesn't have to.
Just yes or no?
No.
Okay. Do you want your man to make more money than you?
That's always a goal because we want each other to win. So
do you want your man to make more?
Absolutely, because
yes? Okay.
I want him to win. But just know I can make as much money as him and this.
Okay.
Yeah.
But did you say you want him to be smarter than you?
Listen, I said it doesn't matter.
No, but choose yes. If you
I mean, yes, I want my man to reach his full potential. So yes.
Okay,
yes.
so you want him to be smarter.
I want him to be smarter. I want him to make more money. I want him to be physically stronger. And everything.
Now, time out.
Yes.
If he's smarter, he's stronger physically, and he makes more money, where's the equalness?
Listen.
No, where's the equalness?
Hold on. You said, do I want him to be?
Yeah, do you want? And we're saying
yes, I would like him to be, but just know I'm just as much as everything that he is. Because I feel like men and women are equal.
But you're so women
because we bring things to the table.
Go ahead.
One person thinks it's stronger. Yes,
if you think men and women are equal, would you rather walk into your house and have your 14-year-old girl having sex, or your 14-year-old son having sex?
Neither.
No, pick one. If we're equal, which one?
Crazy.
Neither.
I have a son.
So would you rather walk in on him, or would you rather walk in on a daughter?
Neither.
I mean, it's.
I don't. There's no real way for me to answer that as a parent.
I mean, I'd rather walk in on my son because I don't want nobody touching my.
Because you don't want nobody touching your daughter, but I'm a woman, right?
Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
Now and then also too, like I wasn't at 14 and all that. I was still playing with baby dolls.
Yeah, I mean,
I wasn't. So I don't. Everybody's mindset is
would you
different.
rather walk in on your daughter or your son?
No.
If you came home from a hard day's work and you heard something.
Oh my
I'd
God!
rather-
Would you rather it be
Neither.
your son or your daughter?
I'd rather not have both of them have sex too, but if I have
The
to
only
choose,
reason why I
I'll
would say my son is because pregnancy is in play.
Okay.
That's the only reason why I would say my son is because if she don't do what she's supposed to do, pregnancy is in play. And that's the only reason why I would say my son.
Okay, now let me ask you, do you remember the questions I just asked you, right?
Yes, sir.
So, since you say men are equal, why don't you get a man who is pretty equal to you? Why get somebody smarter? Why get somebody physically stronger? Why get somebody who makes more money?
Because if he's better than me, he gonna elevate me.
Exactly. So then that would
But
be.
look though, but if women are in the
better.
better position, well, let's be real, because black women, I can only speak for us because I'm black. I don't know about, you know what I'm saying, Asians, Hispanics, whites, Indians, you know, natives. I don't know what they doing. But
Shout out to the Mexicans. Shout out to the Mexicans.
Listen to me and my vocals. Look. Black women are the most educated, right? Listen, my little sister just turned 30. She was a judge at 29.
Is she single?
Oh,
She is definitely not going to make it happen.
No, she's single
What does
though.
that
She is single. She's
Exactly.
single.
Cause yeah. Okay.
But look though, but listen, but no, let's be for real, because she has, you know, people that are definitely at that caliber, you feel me, that could really, you know, but it's just like, fuck, she young, she's 30, like, that's just young, listen. But all I'm saying is, if I'm better than my dude, I'm definitely going to do whatever I can to elevate him to get him on my level,
But
you
how?
feel me? Listen, by nourishing, by figuring out what it is that he needs, figuring out what his
You
triggers
should
are,
never have to
figuring
figure
out...
out what your man needs.
Why not? Have I known this man my whole life?
Because men...
A lot of things that men put out and women put out. Come on now. A lot of people are wearing masks. They're waiting for somebody to find somebody that they can actually be vulnerable with. Somebody that they can actually show that to. You feel me? You're talking about dick and pussy. Dick and pussy is dick and pussy. If I was with a dude, if he went out and got some other pussy, like, honestly, I'm the type of bitch, nigga, you can have a hall pass. Especially we've been married, we've been popping our shit. Because it's just dick and pussy. You feel me? But is that other woman going to give him what I give him? Peace of mind, home, right? Security. You feel me? He ain't finding that from them other bitches from no dick and from no pussy. He's just slanging dick just to be slanging dick.
No, I would say this. You said something good. You said peace of mind. And that's really all a man wants. And peace of mind comes with nagging and sex. So if you're giving your man sex and you're not nagging him, you're going to give him peace because he can, like you said, he can get sex anywhere. He can get stress anywhere. But that peace of mind you're talking about, I do agree with you. That's something good. That's
so
what a
look,
man's
son,
looking
you
for.
talking about dude, he's looking for it, right? So if a man is out here getting his grits, working, taking care of his family or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Dick is a muscle, right? Dick is a muscle, right? Right or wrong?
Yeah.
Dick is a muscle. You got one. Y'all got a dick. Please tell me, dick is a muscle, correct?
Okay.
If you're tired, that dick ain't gonna perform how it's supposed to perform because you're tired. It's a muscle. You're tired, right? So if your woman is going out there hustling just as hard as you, getting her grits, adding to the family, adding to the household, right? We gotta come home, take care of the kids, clean up the house, cook, be pussy immaculate, ready, and we gotta throw ass and gag on dick, and all y'all gotta do is go to work and come home. That's a motherfucking double standard if it ain't shit else.
Okay, now.
Let's be for real.
Okay, did you see how when you talk we say nothing?
Right on.
Okay, now
Right
check
on.
this out. So for me, when I think of a man, this is what I think of. I think of somebody who protects and provides. I think a man, this is, and I'm going to say real man. This is what I mean. There's men out there, a real man should be in a situation where his woman does not have to work. Right, hold up. No,
Right, I got you.
where a woman does not have to work, right? This I'm saying a man. Like my woman, she does not have to work. She chooses to work. So now, the thing is, we got to a point where women fought to work, right?
Right.
So it's like we get out of our natural state. Our natural state is what originally happened. We can argue what it's supposed to be, what it's supposed to not be, but our original state is the man worked, the woman stayed at home. So her having sex with her man and satisfying him wasn't a problem because she's not going out and working. Now, I can understand that if you are working, it's going to be different. So this is why we get the understanding, and this is why we're trying to end this war between women and men, because we're fighting. So guys, we have to understand this, and I just want everybody to listen. We have to really understand that, and I started understanding this recently, that we have been put on a playing field which has made us equally socially. So right now, women and men are equally. No matter what men say, we are equal. Because a lot of women is going 50-50 with their men. So it's like you can't ask her to do things that she used to do when she just only stayed at home.
Show you right there.
Show you right. But the thing is this right here. I think men don't have any problem with their woman making more money, being powerful, being independent. They're just saying, hey, I still want you to still have the place and the role of my woman when it comes to me. Now, how you treat him won't matter to me.
Right.
But if you're my woman, you should know when to be quiet. You should know when I need you. You should know everything that I want you to do as my woman. You know, just like I should know. No, but listen, you don't have to say that, because I was going to say that, but you don't have to say that. As a man, this is what we need to do. We need to work on making you feel like a woman always. And so that is a struggle, and the difference is we used to just have the power given to us, and now it's almost like we have to earn it, and men are saying, why do I have to earn it if I'm bringing this to the table? So with a man like me, I'm thinking like I break my back for my family all the time. And my woman works too. She works hard. And she goes home, she cooks, she cleans. She's one of the women that does cook all the time. So I understand it's hard. Now, before she got her career, I'm like, hey, listen, I know it's going to get tough, but me being who I am, I'm still going to need you to do these things for me.
Right.
You can't let the work affect our sex drive.
Right.
You know? So for me, it's a need. It's not even just a want, it's a need. So I think women have to really understand that a man needs sex. It's not that we just want sex from you, but it's like we need it. So when a man doesn't have sex, when he wakes up, his mind is going in 1,000 different places sexually. So he might drive past, we're in Seattle, he might drive past Aurora, and he'd be like, man, you know what? He might think about... No, he might think about picking up a woman. Seriously. And it's like that thought's there because he hasn't had that sexual release.
Not $40. No, let's go. Okay.
But if you when you sit here and satisfy your man sexually, he's released. So when he's released, he's a different being around those women now.
Right.
Now, if he's not released, how do you think he's going to act? It's just like if you're
you know that women are emotional creatures. Where do the women's emotions come in? Because sometimes we don't feel like throwing ass. Sometimes we're being messy. You feel me?
Okay,
we're tired as fuck. The kids and got on our motherfucking nerves.
Good
you feel
point.
me? Or look, we trying to get to a motherfucking goal and our bread ain't where it's supposed to be. I don't know about y'all, but I'm not busting no nuts if my pockets aren't together.
Yes, but this is the thing right here. If you have a man, you don't have to worry about your pockets. Why are you worried about that?
But you can, because you know what? The thing about it is, I honestly, as a woman, I feel like it's unfair to put everything on your man's shoulders.
Well, sounds like you haven't met no man.
Right? But look though, listen, I'm saying I feel it's unfair. Yeah. They may not feel that way. And they're like, you know, I'm going to do whatever I need to do or whatever. You know, I've definitely had those types, right? But we're not for sale.
It's not about sale. It's about your man should be protecting and providing for you at all times.
Yeah.
You should not have to be worried about any of those things. You should not have to. As a woman, you should not. So I want to tell every man out there, you should be providing the bare minimum job, car, and spot. If you're not providing a job, car, and spot, I don't want you to have any. I don't want you to have any rules for your woman.
I understand men are supposed to do all that or whatever, but as a woman, if we can't even provide that for ourselves, how the fuck we supposed to expect that from a man to do that for us?
Because that's
the thing about it. You feel me? But look, until we get there, until we get to, I got a man, we still got to get our grand.
Yes, and a woman has to be woman ready. So it's like with the women, I don't need a man, I got everything. No, how would I as a man be a full man or feel like a full man if you're saying I don't need you?
Women that really scream that shit for real, that ain't what they mean. That's just literally coming from a place of hurt. Mm-hmm. As a woman, like, listen, when I tell you I done got it out the mud for real, right? I done got out the mud for real. I ain't even a single mom. My son's dad take care of his kid. You feel me? Straight like that. But there was a point in time to where I had to do what I had to do. I'm like, I ain't putting on no child support, no none of that or whatever, because how he gonna come up and be on child support? Feel me?
Yeah.
And I held shit down, right? But as soon as he came up, you know what I'm saying? He, listen, ain't never sloughed ever. You feel me? But as a woman, when you're so used to having to do things on your own, we have to feel secure enough to soften up to get to that level. You know what I'm saying? There's a transition when it comes to that. It ain't just, oh, I like you, I want to be with you, and oh, I'm going to put everything in his hands. Because if I feel like a nigga going to run me in a brick wall, I'm not following. I don't care how many my man's he is. Fuck that shit.
Question.
Right? Yeah.
So this is a little off subject, but a lot of women say, well, I don't want to follow a bad leader, correct?
Correct.
But you're the one who's choosing the bad leader, so why be with him?
So here's the thing, though, which y'all fail to understand about women. So women, we like to make sure that the man feels like the man and has the lead. Mm-hmm. Now, we going to be in the background like, babe, you sure we should do that? Babe, you think that's good? We going to make you think. And when you get off course, you know what I'm saying, we going to steer you back in the right direction, but still make you feel like a man. That's what real women do.
But why do you feel like you can steer a man in the right direction?
Yeah, I'm telling you.
There ain't no woman in the Hey, there ain't no woman in the world that can steer me in the right direction.
You lost sometimes.
Well, those are the men you don't want.
Listen.
Those are the weak men.
Weak? I don't feel like men that are learning from somebody else and learning from their partner, their age boom partner, I don't find that weak.
Oh, really?
No, what I'm saying is, I'm not saying that either. You can always learn from anybody. You can learn from your woman. Your woman could help you elevate in life somewhat.
And vice versa.
But as a man, this is what every man has to understand this. As a man, with or without your woman, you should be in the same position in life.
But they still have to learn. You still have to grow and elevate. You don't just come up in this shit like knowing everything. I don't care if you learn from his woman or his partner. You feel me? You still gotta learn something coming up to get to the man that you want to be. You can't just do it all by yourself.
Let me ask you this: if Jay-Z's not with Beyonce, does anything change about his life?
It could have.
As far as financial, as far as what he has, as far as what woman he can get, as far as his status in life. Nothing
Absolutely.
Changes. What?
Absolutely.
What?
Beyonce,
He's
for
not what?
societal wise, Beyonce.
Ma'am, can you speak up?
Yes, because he's not gonna have the same mental like.
Come on.
Did you know that Jay-Z was Jay-Z before Beyonce, right?
Listen, but Jay-Z wasn't on the level of Jay-Z before he was with Beyonce.
What did she change in his life?
Believe that.
Gave him mental support and.
Mental support?
Mental support. Listen, you know how many rich motherfuckers that's nuts that kill themselves, that all that or whatever, because they're not mentally.
Time out, ladies. Time out. Did we not know?
I hear you.
No, time out.
Hey, man, keep the streets on.
You're getting aggressive, ma'am. Ma'am, did we not know? Listen, can you listen?
Yes, sir.
Did we not know that Jay-Z was the #1 rapper in the world before he was with Beyonce?
And now he's a billionaire.
No, time out. Did we not know that?
Listen.
That has nothing to do with her.
And who's a billionaire?
What does that even mean?
That means he's the highest on the pedestal as a man without her.
That doesn't make him the highest on the pedestal.
His value is very high.
He was that nigga and Blue Cantrell still left that nigga. Blue Cantrell still left that nigga before he was with Beyonce. And he was that nigga, right? He was that nigga and still got left.
Are you saying that women add no value outside?
I'm not saying that. That's what you heard.
You're not hearing me. You're being aggressive.
No, that's what you heard.
Yeah, so anyway, sorry. What I'm trying to say is, if you're saying that, shit, I lost it.
No, we're saying that women don't bring any value.
In other words, if Jay-Z left Beyonce, he can go find someone. But
he would be upset knowing that somebody else was fucking it.
Beyonce would not find no one on Jay-Z's level.
Listen, and the cold part about it is, even if she didn't find nobody on Jay-Z's level, she could still fuck a random nigga, and that nigga will be hurt.
Huh?
Listen, how many niggas be blapping bitches? How many dudes be blapping bitches because they was deep in their feelings and a female played them?
He has emotional intelligence.
Yeah, what if he could have all that and then that's what a woman provides, right? Like you're saying that.
A woman has. What is emotional intelligence?
A guy is money and a woman is the nurturer, right? If we break it down to how you guys speak, right?
Yes,
right.
but what I'm trying to tell you guys is this right here. You guys have to understand that a man is already all of this, right? He just needs someone to take care of his house if she's not there. He can have any woman.
He can have a maid do that.
So you're
You
saying
wanna
that
listen
that's
to
what we're here for?
Wait,
to cook, to clean, to take care of the kids.
No, hear what she
and
said.
the guy.
No, she said something good.
So he
No,
doesn't need
no,
a
here,
woman.
wait.
He
Let's
doesn't-
not talk. Let's say what you said. He can have what?
He could have a maid. That's not.
No,
what-
stop.
Wait, why do I
No,
have to
just
stop?
stop,
I didn't
please.
finish my thought.
No, because you made a point. Just stay with me.
Okay.
You said that she brings value to him, but you also just said that he could have
He
a
can
maid
outsource it.
do
Yeah,
that.
but that's what I'm saying. That's simple things. Like she offers beyond that.
But
Like I'm
what?
saying a woman can offer you so much more than just fucking the physical.
Jay-Z could.
Right, and
Like,
that's
it's
where I'm
not
trying to
that,
get him
like,
to,
here's the
sis.
thing,
Like
the
what?
thing-
Because
Yeah,
what are we?
yeah,
They're
yeah.
reducing
I have a
women down to
question. Yeah, and
busting
let me say
nuts,
something.
cooking and
And
cleaning.
let me say something with that.
That's
The way
what they're
that you
reducing
guys
it
can
down
lead a
to.
woman, the way that you lead a woman is also the way that a woman can lead a man.
Period.
And leading a man isn't dominating a man. It's not something of dominance. Leading is like
Damn.
she could mentally lead him. Keep like the way that you can keep like a way
Leading
that
is
you
mental
keep a woman
dominance.
calm.
Leading is dominant.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but
And women, honestly, we be making dudes feel like they're doing something, but we be really playing the strings behind them.
And that's all we're
Since the
asking you
beginning
to
of
do.
time.
That's all we're
Behind
asking you to do.
every
It doesn't
strong
have to.
man is a strong woman from the
Not
beginning
true.
of the time.
Not true.
Listen,
Not
I don't
true.
listen.
No.
For
It's not
myself, for my
true.
years that I've been living, I don't know no man that has really gotten to where he's gotten without a real
One
woman
at a
on the
time.
corner.
Okay,
Whether
so-
it was his woman romantically or his best friend. I promise you, whether it was his woman romantically or his best friend. Men that are just like the top of the top of the top have definitely had
They got
a
there without
strong
the
woman.
woman. Though. They got there
How
without
you
the woman.
know?
So Jeff Bezos.
How you know?
Jeff Bezos got help
How
from
you
his
know?
wife. Trust me.
How
Hey,
you know?
can we go to a DMX bar real quick?
Come on, DMX.
DMX, I thought about what a nigga didn't have. When a nigga told a joke and a
And
chicken
chicken
didn't
didn't
laugh.
laugh.
So now, and I see if you got this and that. So
This.
that whole thing is,
yeah, girl,
we
shit.
seen men who were fat, stink, corny, virgins, and they built up their stock and they got money. Like
Hold on, don't be hating on the on the
We're not.
big bitch and nigga community. Let's
No,
take
we're
that back.
not. Listen.
Just say, hold on, man, because listen, don't be hating on the big bitch and nigga community.
It ain't got nothing to do with it.
Listen, we don't want to throw that in there when it comes to unattractive, baby, because I know some big niggas that's killing it.
No, it's not about
Period.
unattractive.
Okay, so we need to refrain.
It's not about the unattractive. You
Let's
gotta hear
rephrase.
the point. Are you gonna hear the
A
point?
nigga could be raggedy, funky,
Okay,
whatever.
So let's say all that. But
Mhm.
here's the point. It doesn't matter who we name. We can name a guy who's just hella short and females don't like him because he's short. We'll just go there.
Listen,
right?
short niggas got little dicks. I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean.
Are you gonna listen to the point or we're
I
gonna be able
will.
to talk?
I will.
Because we didn't
I
be able to
will.
get the point.
Go ahead.
The point is, there's so many men who had to do all this right here to get value, right? And they did it without these women. And now if you look at like Elon Musk, if you look at Bill Gates, if you look at like some of the richest men in the world, you look at them, most women, generally speaking, will not be attracted to them. But since they know who they are, they're going to be attracted to them. Like you can say like we're talking about like some females don't like skinny guys, right? Just like some females don't like big guys. The thing is, most men like most women, right? Or they're willing to have sex with most women. Most females, if she's not attracted to fat guys, 99% of the time she's not having sex with a fat guy, right?
That's not true.
No, no, no,
because
it's
women are
true.
emotional creatures.
No, but we're saying if she's not attracted to him,
Mm-hmm.
we're saying generally speaking, 99% she's not going to
Then
mess
she
with
would
him.
still fuck with him, is what you're saying?
She would not. No, now there's certain circumstances. Where
And the
something
same
crazy
with
happens.
men. Like, let's be for real.
No, men will have sex with anybody, no matter their standards. It doesn't matter. What we're saying is this right here. My whole point is this right here. We have these double standards. What I think we need to do with these double standards is look at them and understand that some of these double standards are okay to have, right? It's like, you get pregnant, you should be thinking like, you know what? I do have to understand this is her body. even if she don't know me. If I didn't want to have a baby by her, I should just never have
You
sex.
shouldn't
with
have gave her the seed.
Okay, now that's fair. Just like women have to understand, you know what? Men are physically stronger. They should dominate the fireman job. Like, this is generally speaking, that should be just known. Like, if we're like, who's building the world? Men are building the world, physically building it, right? If let's say we put women in charge.
And women are laying the blueprint.
No, they're not. Let's say women.
We're not.
No, they're not. Let's say women.
Let's
say we allow women to be in charge, right? You guys be governments. You guys be the president. How would you enforce your law?
What do you mean? How do we enforce it? It depends on an individual and what side they're.
No, I'm saying if women are in
There's
charge,
a lot
right?
of different factors.
Let's say we say no man can be presidents, governors, policemen.
Let's just say all men evaporated from the planet.
Oh, nothing would happen.
That would be
They could
terrible.
move on. But what I'm saying
We
is,
couldn't move on. You're sure about that? You're positive about that?
Who would build the society?
Yeah. Listen. True that. As far as reproduction, right? But what do you mean? What makes you think that we can't move on, though?
who's going to build the
Who's
buildings?
going to build all the stuff?
What do you mean? So you're saying that we're just some dainty ass little bitches that don't know how to do nothing?
I'm asking you, can most women build a house?
Absolutely.
Okay, well, can y'all...
Listen, one of my best friends growing up,
house.
nigga, their mom was a motherfucking mechanic,
Women-
and that bitch was cold.
She said one.
Women.
Listen, I'm just giving an example.
How many women...
I'm only giving an example.
How many women mechanics?
I know a few women that are mechanics. They do motherfucking, they do bodies, everything.
No. How many women you know are mechanics?
Listen.
Just women mechanics. Name them.
Just me personally, like
You
3.
personally. Name them.
Like 3.
Can you name them?
I mean, I don't know if they want to be named.
Well, we don't know who they are.
Right, but are you guys ain't gonna take my word for it?
Well,
fair enough.
I'm just saying.
No, fair enough.
Like I gotta prove something?
No, fair enough.
I'm
fair
telling you, I don't have no reason to lie to
so
you.
you know 3 people
I know 3 women
that are in construction?
No, I didn't say construction. Look, you were trying to put some words together. Don't try to do me. I said that are mechanics
3 mechanics, okay.
and work on cars and all that shit, and they're dope at what they do.
What do they do?
You
Oil
feel me?
changes?
Nah.
Oh, he's playing the sick
You're
game.
trying to be funny? You're trying to be
That boy
funny?
playing the game. No, but...
Trying to be funny.
Okay, let me ask you
Because
this.
let's be real, we're in a barbershop right now. I know women that can cut hair way better than niggas.
Stop. Now
What we talking about?
Now you went too far.
Listen, and I'll get one on the motherfucking stamp
Right now.
motherfucking
Please,
right
right
now.
Call her right.
What we talking about?
Can you FaceTime?
Right now, I'm about to get on the snap.
Where's she working?
Quit fucking playing, and she live in Vegas, and she in the shop, she dope.
I know you fucking.
Give me, I'm not.
I'm not saying
they got me
she's
fucked up.
I'm not
They
saying
got
she's
me
not
fucked
dope.
up. Are you kidding me? My first 4 years of my son being alive, I fucking cut his hair and did his lineups.
I know.
Fuck we talking about? He ain't never had no
Right.
rainbow, no moon. His lineup was on point.
Can we see
Shit
a
ain't
haircut?
never been pushed back.
Can we see a
You
haircut?
can.
Please.
You absolutely can. Because I have a motherfucking shit with my son's picture in here. My motherfucking album. And it's got me fucked up.
Now,
And I cut this shit at the motherfucking park, nigga.
now hold up.
Fuck me time now.
Can we please get a moment of silence for this haircut?
Listen, look at
Can
my
we,
baby's hair.
can we get a moment of silence for
Ain't
this
no
haircut?
moment of silence. Go ahead and see that shit.
Because I want
Come on now. And that was my 3rd time doing it. Fuck we talking about. And that was my 3rd time doing it. And it was real decent, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, so
pretty good.
just imagine what a... Come on, Reese. Let me... Period. My son shit wasn't pushed back or nothing. He didn't pull up to the scene with his silly missing or nothing.
That's pretty good. But
Yeah,
that's
for
not
my
better than the
3rd
barber.
time of doing it. That was my thing. That was just talking about me. I'm not talking about the other people. I'm talking about just me. Anybody can learn a motherfucking skill. You feel me? That's just like saying that men can't cook better than women.
Well,
A
men are
lie.
better chefs.
No, we
A
do.
lie.
Men are better chefs.
Listen,
Men dominate
you
the
guys
chef
think
world.
men dominate everything,
No.
and that's okay.
But they
If
do.
you guys is not supposed to be hanging like that, so
No,
I
no,
can't
no,
even
no.
take that from you.
No,
However,
men dominate
However.
the position of being a chef.
absolutely not.
Can you look it up on the little smartphone?
Listen.
Let's see how smart your phone is. Go ahead.
Listen, don't do me.
Go look it up.
What?
Men are more chefs.
Listen.
Yes.
Come on, man.
I think women
Come on.
dominate
Men-
the daycare business.
Yeah, like nursing,
Daycare
schooling,
business.
office jobs.
Yeah.
like air conditioned jobs. That's what you guys dominate.
Yeah, y'all be making
That-
butterflies.
Which is
Really?
fine.
Really? Well, maybe we dominate shit that matters. Because I got my little sister and my little cousins are lawyers and got their own firms under 30.
Well, that's tight.
Okay,
That's
one
tight.
more question. I got my
Under
last question.
30.
My last question for you, Chyna.
Yes.
If we had to go to war and we had to draft 300,000 people in the United States of America, and you have the choice, would you rather have 300,000 women or 300,000 men protect the country?
I'm
And
going to
why?
say 300,000 women because it's not all about physical. It's not all about shooting up bang bang. It's about coming with a plan. It's about coming with a
Fuck that! I'm trying to
plan.
save the war. I'm not innocent. Like, know what?
But look though, men are going to be like, listen, we're about to go over here, we're about to attack these motherfuckers, and we coming out on top.
Now you're being
That's how the men are thinking, right?
You're being
Women,
disingenuous now.
we're like, okay, we're about to put together a plan. You feel me? The mind is just as strong as the physical, I promise you.
That's crazy.
Are you kidding me?
Now, can I ask you this?
Yes, sir.
When you hear this, sir, before you leave. When you hang out with, did you know that when women hang out or they be friends, they end up having the same menstrual cycle, right?
We link up, so what they say.
Okay, now time out. Now what happens when those 300,000 women go to war and they on their period for that week?
Listen, we're really about to blab some shit. Fuck you talking about? Rage is on 1,000 at that point.
Come on, Joey.
PMS is on 1,000 at that
Everything is
point.
put down on all women. That's
What?
You choose.
Listen, I promise you I would, because you guys is all thinking about, okay, we about to blap all these niggas and that's what it is.
Well, we're
You guys are only one mind. A woman is going to come up with 3-4 different kind of to put together and formulate a master plan.
So why y'all ain't did it
To
before?
put together a master plan.
No,
What are you talking about?
No, Tone, she has a point. No,
about?
and she has a point.
Most of the injustice that didn't happen when
I
you guys
agree
got
with
your
you.
Black Lives Matter and all that shit up. This shit been frontlined by women.
And she
Let's
has a
be
point.
for real.
She has a good point.
Let's be for
Because
real.
listen, Chyna, let me tell him. If
Let's be for
you had
real.
300,000 females,
We are at war.
No, hear
We
me.
black in America. We always at war.
Cut your mic off.
What you talking about? We black in America. We always at war, baby.
Hey,
Fuck
no,
you talking about?
you know what she had a good point at? If 300,000 women are at war, imagine if they really just start twerking.
Oh my God, that's all we
Hey,
good
hey,
for.
it's
We
good.
all we good for
It's
is
good, then.
swallowing dick, taking dick, and
Hey,
twerking.
they
I
might
guess
win.
that's
They
what
might
we
fucking
all.
win.
They might win.
They got my
That's
vote.
it, I guess, you guys.
They might win.
You said they should, but listen, they'll never do it without us, baby, and we'll never do it without them.
All women. That's
Nah,
There
she
is,
playing.
absolutely, because we're going to come with different strategies to come up with a master plan.
so-
Y'all going to be on one thought process. For real. Like, let's be for real.
Go ahead,
So
bro.
if that's the case, then how come there's a WNBA, there's women's tennis, women's boxing?
You guys, men are dominant because of how society has fucking
No.
molded
But
people.
women are allowed to
Not
play in the
because
NBA.
women, we're
They're-
allowed.
Yes, there's nothing saying that they
We're
can't.
allowed.
Yeah.
We're allowed.
Do you think
Okay.
women? Do you think WNBA players could play the NBA and play and score points?
Absolutely. Are you kidding me? Listen, you guys, they trying to play us, pussy run this, and ain't no pussy run this. Pussy run this, it'll always run this, no matter what the fuck they talking about.
So
Period.
who's going to
Yeah,
score LeBron
yeah.
James?
Very rarely do you hear about a woman running off a cliff and committing suicide over some dick, baby. Listen, pussy run all this, okay? They be up here trying to act like they don't need us, but they need us, and we're more than just pussy,
Men
baby.
don't commit suicide
And
over-
then,
over
and the
pussy.
fact that you guys are trying to downplay that we birthed this whole motherfucker. You wouldn't even be here without no pussy, nigga. What is you talking about?
No, we was here because of
Like,
God
let's
and
be
Adam.
for real.
We were here because of God and Adam.
And what did Adam weak ass do? Eat that pussy
You know what?
and fuck an apple. He ate that pussy.
We're gonna
And
get,
now look at his ass.
we're gonna get to the
Look at
final thoughts. We gotta get to the final thoughts because
Period.
she talked about the homie
We
Adam,
repping
and
for the
that's crazy.
females out here. We repping for the women out here.
That's my
We repping
brother.
for the
Ain't
real
nobody
women out
gonna do
here.
nothing to him.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody gonna do nothing to my brother
Listen,
Adam.
we respect these black queen kings out
All right.
here, but a queen always gonna come through with the come through.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Now, I first want to say, Thank you to Chyna for coming. Thank you for Reece for coming. Now we're gonna do this right here.
Thank you for having us.
Chyna, it's been
Loretta.
very hard for you to do this. What
Yeah.
we're gonna do is we're gonna give you 1 minute. If you can go ahead and get a timer on your phone, we're gonna give everybody 1 minute. You
All right.
can't go over. You can go under, but you
Well,
can't
my
go over.
conclusion, what we doing?
Yeah, we're gonna do a final conclusion. You know, let the people know what you got to say. And we're all gonna go. Would you like to go first, or would you like to go second?
It's however this is y'all's house,
Okay.
and so I'm just trying to do it how you guys
I'll
want
do
to
the
do
timer.
it. You want to do the timer? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Anyway, sir.
Okay, we'll have. Actually, we're gonna have him go first. That way you can have someone to rebuttal.
Yeah.
Okay, Reece, in 1 minute, give us some final thoughts on the double standards and what you think should happen tonight. Can you help us out, pretty please? Thank you.
Well, I mean, this was a good, good show, good topic.
Yeah.
I think that it is a war between men and women, and
Okay, you can do it now.
and we just have to, figure out ways to accept each other's double standards, because at the end of the day, we're better together than we are apart.
Come on.
So we just gotta we gotta understand that men and women are not equal in relationships. Not as humans. I'm not saying we're not equal as humans, but in relationships we're not equal. And the majority of women, they just don't understand that. So whenever they figure that out, maybe we can come to some kind of common ground.
Gotcha. All right.
Valid.
Okay. Now, Chyna, go ahead. You got your 1 minute.
I'm gonna say this: women have their special gifts, and men have their special gifts, and together we can't be fucked with. We're unfuckwittable. You feel me? I could never think or even want to live this life without my men, my brothers, my black men. They put a lot of backbone into this thing. They put a lot of muscle into this thing, right? But we also need to treat our men with care. And when we start treating them with care, which is something only a woman can do, you feel me? They start becoming stronger in so many different ways that they didn't even know. You feel me? So I'm going to just say that we're always going to have our disagreements. But if some shit go down, we tear this motherfucker up together. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Period.
All right. Now, what I would like to say is, we have these double standards, and naturally, these standards are here. You treat a woman nicely, you treat a woman with more respect, just because you know that a man can handle more, generally speaking. I know a lot of tough women out there. I know a lot of women who can do these jobs just good enough as some men. But what I would say to the fellas, speaking to the fellas only, is that if we claim to be this strong, this much stronger, this much smarter, then we need to step up, and we should be finding a way to basically force a female to be feminine. Because I feel like if you're a masculine man, then she's going to be feminine. When somebody's masculine, the other person is forced to be feminine. And the way we're going, we're just fighting with each other. And we're hearing both sides, but we keep on attacking and fighting each other. And instead, like Chyna said, we got to understand each other. So it comes down to the understanding, like, hey, if I want a man, I need to act this way. If I want a woman, I need to act this way. So I believe that a man, we need to focus on make your woman feel like a woman. And then women, focus on making your man feel like a man. If we both focus on that as individuals, then the couple, the relationship should be good. It's like you have to understand, you know what, she is more emotional. You know what, he is a little bit more needy. Make him feel like a man, even when he's not doing it right. Make him feel like he did it. Every woman should make your man feel like Superman. And every man should make your woman feel like the most special person in the world. All right, we here. Double standards. Thanks again to Chyna. Thanks again, Reece. We out. We love y'all. End the war. End the war.